people were not familiar with this concept of celebrating the dead in a really positive, beautiful way. In fact, people's concept of the dead tends to, in the United States, be associated with scariness, ghoulishness. I mean, look at all of our horror movies that we have, right? And the haunted houses and the ways people decorate for Halloween, it's all really spooky and scary. So people were freaked out, and it actually took a lot of work by Chicano teachers and artists to educate people as to what were the intentions of the celebration. And it really was to remember those that we love, and it not only just to remember our own family members, but it really changed in the United States to become a time of the year when you remember groups of people as well who have been lost. So people who have died because of things that could have been avoided, political and social inequities and circumstances. For example, laborers in the fields, farm workers dying because of pesticide poisoning. You'll see altars, a lot of altars that remember those who are, or laborers in general. I've been seeing altars lately for honoring workers in the meatpacking industry who get killed, lose limbs because of unsafe conditions in these meatpacking industries. And we know that the majority of the workers are Latinos that are working now in today's meatpacking industry in places like Kansas and Iowa. Other altar themes, young people dying of gang violence in the inner cities, predominantly Latino and African American young people getting killed needlessly because of gang violence and a real lack of investment in public schools. You know, truly good educational opportunities for young people really is a part of why they fall victim to gang activity. Other themes, the women of Juarez, the factory workers who work in transnational factories on the border who are being basically murdered because of all kinds of unsolved reasons. But these types of themes, I've seen altars in honor of the 100,000 Mayan people who were killed during the genocide during the Guatemalan Civil War, altars by Argentine Americans recalling the hundreds, thousands of people who were disappeared in Argentina during the dictatorships of the 70s. The same with Chileans who live in the United States who have created altars for people murdered under Pinochet. So you see that in the United States, not only has it transformed from a religious and family-centered ritual into a public secular ritual, but it also becomes a time to honor those who have died from political causes. And you see that a lot of other Latino groups beyond just the Mexican American community feel very connected to this celebration, feel very touched by it, and think it's a beautiful way to both remember loved ones and draw attention to political causes that you don't want to have forgotten.